You know, I really wish that I had a bottle of whiskey. Oh shit! Oh, what? But it's empty. Welcome to 13th Planet. I'm your leader, Jason X. So I do apologize for all the hats that I've been wearing recently, guys. I have hardcore quarantine hair. My planning was terrible, but bear with me for 2 weeks. So today I will be reviewing The Room. This is a 2019 drama thriller. I will be doing a quick movie recap with spoilers as always, and then my movie review right after. Let's get into it. So this movie starts with Kate, the beautiful housewife, and Matt, the painter or artist, driving down the road giving each other fuck eyes. They arrive at a house in Belgium in the middle of nowhere. Kate, as Kate puts it, from the outside this house is ugly as fuck. It kind of looks like an apartment building more than anything. Wallpaper that resembles the shining carpet. We get a half-assed move-in montage. Kate discovers a dead bird in the house. She goes outside to place it on the ground and turns away for 5 seconds, looks down and the bird is gone. Matt notices peeling wallpaper and decides to rip it down, and he discovers a door behind the wallpaper. Lights start flickering in the house, so he calls an electrician to come out. The electrician comes the next day. As he and Matt make their way into the basement, we see the house has a weird complex wire system attached to it. I could only describe the centerpiece to look like a Tony Stark arc reactor, just in a giant house form. The electrician tells Matt that the previous house owners got killed in this house.
The previous owners, they got killed in this house.
House of blood.
Matt searches the web and finds an article on the house called House of Blood. It states that the killer was caught, but his identity remains unknown, so they refer to him as John Doe. Matt gets a drink in and decides to finish his bottle in the mysterious room, and when he's done, he says, "God, I need another bottle," and another bottle magically appears.
God, I need another bottle.
Kate creeps up on Matt in the room, and Matt suddenly has original paintings such as the real Van Gogh of 1889, Apples by Paul Cézanne. Kate doesn't believe that they're real, and he thinks Matt's setting up the whole thing, and he says, Matt tells her to make a wish, so she wishes for $1,000 and boom, it appears. Still not convinced, she thinks Matt is planning and setting up the whole thing. She says, "Give me $1 million.
Most in the world.
I want $1 million.
And boom, there it is on the floor. Then they go on a wishing spree, a wish montage, wine, more money, diamonds, clothes, and food. All seems to be the majority of the wishes.
How does it work? Who cares how it works? You just use it. The only thing more dangerous than a person who can't get what they want.
Am I the only one who would have wished for superpowers? We learned that they tried to have a baby twice and they lost the baby, so the next thing that they wish for is a baby boy. Matt gets pissed as fuck because he wanted to have a baby the old-fashioned way. I don't blame him. And he tells her to wish it back, but neither of them can go through with it, so they end up keeping him. Matt still thinks about the unidentified killer, John Doe, and decides to go visit him in a state mental hospital. At this point, the killer is about 45 years older than he looked in the picture or the news article. John warns him to get out the house as soon as possible. Matt leaves to get some work done on his car, and when he goes to pay, the money in his pocket has turned to ash. This is when he realizes the wishes only work inside the house, for if they leave the house, they will only be a pile of ash. This drives Matt insane, and he needs to know how this room works, so he destroys a few walls, floorboards, tries to learn about the house. But the only thing he finds is a huge, massive mess of wires everywhere he goes. Kate brings the baby outside for fresh air, and the baby slowly starts to burn and goes from a newborn to like a 10-year-old instantly. The baby is a 10-year-old brat. He leaves the house, he questions everything, or he wants to leave the house. He has an attitude problem, your typical 10-year-old boy. Matt orders a gun online and gets it delivered to his front door, and I'm pretty sure that would never happen in real life. Shane, the boy, tries to leave. He's stopped before he can. Kate is paranoid and starts boarding up all the windows, turning the house into a jail or prison. That night, Shane finds the wishing room and turns it into a huge, beautiful forest with snow. Matt freaks out, kicks everyone out, and locks up the room because he's scared of what the kid could wish up. John Doe calls the house to tell Matt a little secret. He tells him that Shane can live outside of the house and not age as long as his creator, Kate, is killed. So his choices are to kill the kid Shane to save Kate, or kill Kate to save Shane. Kate hears the whole conversation on the other line, and she dips out and drives off. Kate tries to commit suicide and fails. Matt tells Shane that he's a freak, a fake boy, and the reason he can't leave the house. Tells him everything. All this makes Kate and Matt horny for some reason. They get it on in the kitchen, on the kitchen counter, while Shane watches, and Shane leaves the house in the morning before his parents wake up to upgrade or age up. He turns about 17, 18-year-old. Shane goes and grabs Daddy's gun, wheeling it around. Matt goes to tackle Shane, throwing Kate out of the way, knocking her out. When she wakes, she learns that Shane was shot in the wrestling match, and now he is dead. Matt and Kate go to live their lives as normal. Kate is depressed as fuck. Matt tries to make it better by having sex with Kate, but Kate is not having it this time. She throws Matt off of her and jumps back, and Matt replies by saying, "I thought this is what you wanted. I saw you and Daddy do it, Mommy." Woo! Plot twist. So as it turns out, when Shane and Matt were wrestling, Matt and Kate both got knocked out. Shane dragged his mom into the room, wished to look like his dad, Matt, and wished a duplicate world, basically the same house, same room, everything. Shane rapes his mom, but Kate luckily gets saved by Matt. They run out of the room into the real world and lure Shane out of the house. Shane turns into an 80-year-old man. He straight up just turns to ash and dies. A month later, Kate has a pregnancy test that's positive, and guess what? Shane is the daddy. Ew. This movie I've never heard of. I don't know anyone who's seen it, and I selected it at random. For that reason, I'm pretty sure this movie is just going to go under the radar. This was an entertaining movie, and it pulls you with the mystery. It keeps you engaged as the story unravels. The acting is very well done by everyone on the cast. Keeps an amazing pace. For a movie that doesn't have any crazy action scenes, explosions, or drawn-out fight scenes, this movie really does hold its own. Considering we've had a bunch of movies in the past about wishes and wishes gone wrong, this movie is pretty fun and original. The underlining plot of not being able to have a baby or even becoming a parent when you're not ready is not a big issue, but I can see some people not having a problem with the ending where Kate gets raped, so just fair warning. There were only a few things that bothered me. One of them was the wishes. They seemed a little bit too simple for me, which is kind of proven later on in the movie. The main characters, the parents only wish for money, clothes, diamonds, alcohol, which seems so basic to me. The kid comes and creates an entire world in the room. Naturally, my mind automatically started thinking of things I would have wished for, like superpowers, animalities, bringing life to some of my favorite movie characters, like the Last Action Hero type of wish. Wish somebody back from the dead. I mean, there's a world of possibilities. The wishes just seem basic, but I'm pretty sure that was more of a budget thing more than anything. This movie is a true thriller with good, good concept, great acting, and awesome pace. So in the end, this movie gave me a feeling of 7.4, so I'm going to go ahead and rate that movie 7.4. As always, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I will have another review for you guys coming soon. If you guys have any movie requests, have any questions, or just want to reach out, as always, you can find me at Jason13Planet. Please like and share this video, and if you did enjoy this video, please subscribe. Join me next week on 13 Planet, where there's a world of possibilities.